Okay, so we're going to show a demonstration, a short demonstration on a process within geology that you should have read before today, but if you didn't, no big deal, and we're going to learn about it a little bit today in class as well. So, in order to conduct this experiment, which is something you could do at home, just have some adult supervision when you do it, all we need is chalk and vinegar, okay? So you'll see in the white bottle, right over here, I have my chalk and then I have my vinegar. I also poured some of my vinegar out into a cup, and then I just have a plain plastic cup sitting out as well, along with my pipette. So I'm going to take some of my chalk, and this is just crushed up chalk that we would use on a blackboard. I'm going to pour some of it into my plastic cup. Okay, and notice how when it comes out, it's a powder, it's a solid. Okay, it's a solid, it's a powder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the vinegar with my pipette. Now, before I do this, let's remember what is incorporated within vinegar. We know that vinegar is not a base, vinegar is an acid. Okay, so if I add this to chalk, we may or may not have a reaction. Right, so let's see if we have a reaction, and then what geologic process is this showing us. So I'm going to take my acid, or my vinegar, put it onto my chalk. What's happening? Is that reacting? I'm going to go ahead and put some more in. Tell me if this is reacting or not. Add a little bit more. Is this reacting? Now, what process do we think in the geologic processes that you are learning this week, and some of the ones that you have read before, of what's going on? What's going on, and how can this be involved in our environment, and how can we see this in our everyday life? Add a little bit more, and then I'm going to go ahead and swoosh around the chalk. Now, as I swish it around, you'll notice that it's all liquid. It's all liquid and air bubbles. That's all that's left. There is no chalk left. There's no chunks of chalk left. It's all liquid and air bubbles. Okay, so something had to happen between that vinegar that we put into the chalk. Something had to happen, okay? And we're going to go ahead and talk about that in 1 second.